So we are back with this quick follow-up video where I want to compare these two versions of the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. So yesterday we did a video unboxing the Anniversary Edition, and I opened up the physical copy for the Switch that came with it. So this is the North American Square Enix store exclusive. But I do have the Play Asia version as well, and I have not opened it yet. Looked at this one, there's like no artwork on the inside. That's what the cartridge looks like. I haven't even played this yet. I have it on the PS4, and that's how I've been playing it. But some people are like, no, there's actually some interesting stuff going on with this copy. So I want to open this up, take a look at the inside, quickly compare the two, and then pop each cartridge into my Switch, see what happens. Like if I put this one in, and then I put this one in, is it going to double up the icons, or is it just going to stay the same? We'll check it out real quick. So the one difference that I started to notice, and it's just very minor, is the North American version. Obviously, we have the ESRB. This one does not. This is just a sticker on the outside. Don't have to trip. Download code inside. That's for wallpapers. Has nothing to do with the actual game. So don't trip on that. But when you look at the two copies, I noticed like the color for the Play Asia version, all the little pixel art characters there, the color's a little darker. On this side, it's brighter, very noticeable. You could tell with the black mage and white mage as well. Like the red kind of pops in the Square Enix North American version, where it's kind of darker. It's not as bright. So that's one minor thing. And then the back, we already looked at this, but it's kind of a similar thing. Like the color is brighter, where this is darker. And then some of the stuff has been moved slightly. But the Play Asia version, still everything is in English on the back here. And yeah, that Cryware logo there. This one you do not. But yeah, almost identical. Just some placement, minor difference. But let's open this one up and take a look inside. So this is I don't know how I missed this, because I just kind of peeked on the inside and I just saw the card for the download for the wallpaper. But other people were telling me, no, like the Play Asia version is actually kind of cool with the way it's packaged versus the official, North American Square Enix store one. This is official too. It's just a, Southeast Asian version that plays in English, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, see? What the hell, man? So some people are like, dude, I'd rather just have the Play Asia version. Look at the inside. That is cool. It's like the outside of this Anniversary Edition box. You get the the North American Square Enix store exclusive. You just get some warnings and some warranty information. This one, you get some nice artwork. But there you go. Cartridges. This one has is it the same series of the, whatever those numbers all mean? They are the same, other than this is designated USA. This one is designated Japan. And this one has a big-ass ESRB logo, where this one does not. Kind of brings down the Final Fantasy name a bit to the middle, and then a big Square Enix logo there. Like, look at that. I think this cartridge actually looks better than this one. Little tiny Square Enix logo at the bottom. Could barely see it. But, I mean, does it really matter what the cartridge looks like? You're not going to be staring at these. They're not really display pieces. They're tiny little things, but it's still kind of cool, So there's that. Nice artwork on the Play Asia version. That's really cool. Man, I don't know how I missed it. I just kind of peeked on the inside, and I think I saw like these, and it just looked like it was blank. But then when you looked at it from the bottom, which is what I should have done, you start seeing the pixel art. So hey, my bad. I completely missed that. But there you go. That's what to do with that. So let's go ahead and pop in the North American version real quick. But there we go. We got the North American version inserted, and we have each of the games listed. Hey, can I get my gold coins? Oh, crap. Game card contains... So is it 60 for the whole thing? Nice. It should have done it for all of them. Let me see if I've earned all the coins. Okay. So there we go. Let's remove the US version, North American version. So we'll insert the Play Asia copy that I have here. See if it doubles up the icons. No, it did not. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Interesting. So that was cool. Doubled up on my points. Now, booting up the game, I see with the Play Asia version, it downloaded an update in order to boot this up. Now, I wonder if I pop out this Play Asia version and insert the North American version, is that already going to be updated? It's just leading me to believe that it's identical between the two cartridges. It's just whatever the like kind of serial number, identifier number, whatever it is that allows you to earn gold points is obviously different for each cartridge. But I'm curious if it's going to have the update already. It should. It just seems like there's no difference whatsoever. It's like there's no region difference, really. It didn't double up the icons at all. So let me go ahead and boot up the same game. And it worked. No download of an update. They're identical. There's no difference. And it would surprise me if there was a difference, but sometimes, you know, you get a different regions version. It's going to have a whole offshoot on its updates and stuff like that. But with this, there's absolutely no difference whatsoever. That's really cool. So I already know what the North American version looks like as far as like language options, and people have been hitting me up on that. And I'd imagine both copies, it has to be identical. Like it's not going to be different languages or anything. Let me put the Play Asia version back in and show real quick what the language options are. So here we go. Let's go into options, configuration. Everything's just automatically in English. And here is the language options. A lot of people have been hitting me up like, what are the options? Does it have Spanish? Does it have French? You know, so on and so forth. And this is identical to the North American version, which is, I've played it on the PlayStation and it's all the same options. So here we go. In case you were interested, we got Japanese, English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Russian, Brazilian, Portuguese, Thai, Korean, traditional, and simplified Chinese as far as the text in the games. So that's really cool. Some people are telling me playing this on the in handheld, it's kind of difficult to you know, read the font. But let's put it to the classic. I mean, I would imagine playing it on like the Switch Lite, the font may be kind of a little more difficult, but I mean, I'm like, honestly, I'm about 2 feet away from the screen and I could read it just fine. But I even said this while playing the PlayStation version. I like the you know, pixel font that they used here, but I do kind of wish they would have enlarged it a bit. It does seem a little small. It's still readable though, so you know, no big deal there. One of the things I really love with this is how do we switch list? Is on the fly with these console versions. Like changing the music to the original or the arranged. And that's for each game. You could listen to it in the music player. Like I just switched it to the original. Now here's the arranged version. And you could do that in game too. So that's awesome. But there you go. Differences between the two versions, software-wise, nothing. Really nothing at all. Aesthetics, yeah, the Play Asia version, the packaging seems a lot nicer. But there you go. Appreciate y'all watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye.